Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome to Elias Matters TV. Thank you so much to my old and returning subscriber. You guys are the real VIP. And if you're new to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that you'll be able to receive more updates on Early Years Matters. On this channel, Early Years Matters, I give parenting and teaching tips in the area of early childhood care and education. So on this channel, I'll focus on parents, teachers of young children from birth to 6 years, offering tips in relation to play and the holistic development of this group of children. So on this episode of Early Years Matters, I am going to be giving parents practical tips in relation to back to school. So I'm going to be giving parents of young children from birth to 6 years, or even parents of children from beyond the age group of 6, practical tips in relation to back to school. I know the time that we are now, it's in relation to back to school, and I've seen different comments on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, how it's daunting at the moment, because the period from March till end of August has been these children staying at home, and now for parents in relation to getting back or getting used to their morning routine, I know it is daunting. So today I am going to be giving practical tips of what I have used in the past and what I am still using, and that has been helping me in relation to my kids going back to school. Okay, so I just said I should come on board to share this. Who knows, one or two people might be able to pick one or two things from today's topic. Okay, so I know that getting children back to school, it's not easy, because these children are going to school 5 days in a week, Monday to Friday. And I know it is not easy for parents, whether you're the mother or you're the father of these children. You have other things that you're doing as well. Perhaps you have your work, you have your business, or you're in college. And then it's difficult. Let's be realistic. It's difficult, combining this together, as the parent, and then you have your other things that you're doing. So I'm going to be giving you practical tips that have worked for me, that I think I should come out and share, and who knows, you might be able to adopt this system as well. Okay, so I remember a few months back, in relation to getting my children to school, like every two days I always do the ironing. The clothes they are going to wear to school, I do it 2 days in a row. So Monday to Tuesday, I might iron on Sunday for the ones that are going to wear Monday to Tuesday, and come Tuesday night again, I'm going to be ironing for the next 2 or 3 days. And I just thought to myself, I sat down, I'm like, this is giving myself extra work to do. Okay, so what I did, the system that I adopt and that has been working for me is, come Sunday evening or Saturday evening, I iron all the clothes that my children will use from Monday to Friday. Okay, so that reduce the amount of stress that I will be going through during the week, getting to iron the children's school uniform or the clothes that they wear to school. Okay, so if you are a parent, you could adopt this system as well. The clothes that your children are going to wear to school from Monday to Friday, so you could iron them at once. Okay, so iron them on a Saturday or on a Sunday. Like I iron mine on a Saturday, because I iron the clothes that I wear to church on Sunday as well. So I do all my ironing on Saturday. Okay, so parents, I will advise you to adopt this. It's actually good. It's going to reduce the amount of work that you will do, getting stressed, the clothes that the children will wear during the week. Maybe you have the ironing done from Monday to Tuesday, and then come Tuesday night, you'll be cracking your brain, oh, what clothes are they going to wear for the next 3 days? So make sure you sort the clothes out on Saturday, the clothes that your children are going to wear for the week from Monday to Friday, and have it ironed. Okay, so iron it. And what I normally do is, after ironing them, I keep them safe. I store them in pie and I keep them safe up. Okay, so when it now comes to Sunday night, Okay, so what I do every night is I get the clothes that they are going to wear the next day ready. Okay, so I have the clothes that they are going to wear the next day. I have it, I bring it out, and then I lay it up on the table ready for the morning. So you can see it's going to reduce a lot of stress that in the morning that I'm cracking my brain. Okay, what clothes are my children going to wear for school today? What clothes are they going to wear the next day? So I have it ready a night before on the table, which is ready to go for these children to wear in the morning. Okay, so another tip you could adopt is in relation to the kids' lunch. Okay, so your children's lunch, the lunch that they are going to have in school the next day, why don't you make it a night before if it is something that you can make a night before to reduce the rush in the morning, to reduce the stress in the morning? So it could be a piece of banana, a piece of fruit, a bar, a healthy bar, and then a sandwich. You have that made a night before, ready to go in the morning, because I know the morning is always very stressful. I am there myself. I know how it is so hard in the morning, and the children, maybe they have to be in school. Mine have to be in school for 20 to 9. So yours might be 9 o'clock. So it's and it depends on where you're living as well, traffic driving the students to school. So the practical tip that I adopt is my kids, I let them make their lunch a night before. So they have it in the fridge, and in the morning they just pick it up in the fridge, put it in their school bag, and ready to go, instead of them having to make these lunches in the morning. So you as a parent as well, you could adopt this technique, and it's going to help you in relation to stress in the morning, shouting and telling the children, oh, go and make your lunch for school. So you have that done a night before. So you can see that you're actually reducing the number of stress in the morning. And another thing could also be get these children along as well, like in the night, in the morning, when the children will be having their breakfast. So you could set the dining table the night before the morning. Okay, so it could be a bowl of cereal, have the bowl on the table ready, have the spoon ready. If they're going to have a sandwich, have all the plates ready on the dining table and ready to go in the morning, because it's going to reduce the stress in the morning, having you to get the bowl from the drawer, having you to get the spoon from the drawer. So have everything laid down the night before. These are the practical tips that I used, and I didn't just come up to developing these tips one night. It was, I sat down and I'm like, oh, in the morning I'm always rushing with the kids. So I developed these techniques, and I thought, coming to share, one or two parents might be able to benefit from this technique. Okay, so have the bowl of cereal, have the plates, have everything ready a night before, and you can actually have the cereal on the table as well, ready to go. Okay, so the cereal in the box, put it on the table. You don't have to be reaching for the drawer in the morning up high. Have everything on the table and ready to go in the morning. The kids come along as well, and like I said, let the children to be involved. Okay, like for example, you might even be thinking, like, children from birth to 6 years, what can they really do? They can actually help you. Ask them to politely give you a piece of fruit, as you get their lunch ready. Okay, get me the butter in the fridge. It's really important to get these children along as well, so that you as the parent will not really feel worked out, because I know it's not easy. Parenting is daunting, especially coming back to school now. Children are back in school, and I know it's a lot of stress for parents, like, oh, getting the kids ready for school, and they have to go about their businesses as well. So these are the few tips that I have developed. Okay, so other few tips that I also develop is, like, before, I am always the first to have my shower. So I go and have my shower, and then I let the kids go and have their shower. And I'm kind of like, it's really taking time. So what I now did now is I let the kids have their shower first in the morning. Okay, so when they have their shower, they will get dressed and they go downstairs to get their breakfast. And then I'll have my shower then. So you can see that by the time I'm almost finished with my shower, dressing up, the kids are ready to go. So you can see, but before I used to be the first to have my shower, and then the kids will be waiting, and then it's time for the kids to have their shower, and then the kids will definitely still come back to have their breakfast, and then I'm rushing them. I'm saying, oh, come on, let's go now, let's go. Then there's no time. So this could also help as well. Okay, if you're the parent, you could let the kids have their shower, or if they're younger kids, you could get these kids ready first. Okay, so get them ready, let them have their breakfast, and you go and have your shower. So and it's going to really reduce the stress in the morning of you having to shouting. Okay, so I think these are the few tips that have really helped me in the area of my motherhood with getting my children ready to school. So if you've used this tip, I want you to leave it in the comment section if it actually worked for you, and if you haven't, I would like you to try these few tips and come back and leave your comment, because I want to see if it actually worked for you, because what might work for me might not work for you, but these are the practical tips that are helping me, that I'm still using in relation to back to school, getting my kids, back to school as well. Okay, so I would like you to try these few tips and come back and leave your comment if it actually worked for you, or if there's any tips that you've used, you can come and leave it in the comment section for every one of us to learn. Like I said, we are all learning. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in my next episode. Please do continue to stay safe and mind yourself until I come your way next time. I still remain Early Years Matters TV. Take care. Bye.